Listen up. Our next speaker answered the call to political action as a teenager. After reading Mr. Lewis's book, Walking with the Wind, he was compelled to reach out to the congressman. Lewis recognized his heart and invited young Jon Ossoff to intern in his D.C. office. Today, he serves as U.S. Senator from the state of Georgia, where he is following in the firmly planted footsteps of his mentor as an outspoken champion of civil rights, human rights, and voting rights. Welcome, really warmly welcome, Senator Jon Ossoff.
Good evening. Good evening. Can y'all hear me all the way in the back? All the way in the back? Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the life and legacy and lessons and spirit of one of the most special men ever to serve Georgia and our country and humanity. Thank you to the John and Lillian Miles Lewis Foundation for the invitation and for bringing us all together after several years when it's been so hard to come together. Thank you to my brother, Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock, for joining us this evening. You look good. I tell him that all the time. Speaker Pelosi, Leader Hoyer, Whip Clyburn, and my Congresswoman Nikema Williams. To Michael Collins, and to the Lewis family. Special greetings to my friend, former colleague, and the Foundation's CEO, Linda Chastang. Give it up for Linda, y'all, who is bringing us together and sustaining the Congressman's legacy. See, a few of y'all know this, but without Congressman John Lewis, there is no Senator Jon Ossoff. At every step, Congressman Lewis encouraged me. He believed in me. He took a chance on me. Just like he believed in and encouraged young people in our state and all over the world. I was 16 years old when Congressman Lewis, my congressman, gave me a summer job answering mail in his office after I told him in a letter how his book had changed my view of the world. And I was 29 years old when Congressman Lewis urged me to run for Congress in the first big battle after Donald Trump was elected president, a race that I lost. And then I was 32 years old when Congressman Lewis urged me back into the fray and told me he believed I could win that Senate race in Georgia. The congressman left us before the result was known, but he believed that we would win, Raphael. And I know now he's with Lillian. Give it up for Lillian, the beautiful, amazing, brilliant Lillian. And they're looking down on Georgia and they see the young Jewish son of an immigrant who used to work in his mailroom and the pastor at Ebenezer Baptist Church, his pastor, representing our great state in the U.S. Senate. And he's urging us forward, all of us, always forward. You all know this when you spent time with Congressman Lewis. You could just feel his goodness. You could just feel his love. Love that infused everything that he did, every step that he marched. And his spirit and his legacy are here in this room right now with us, reminding us to love one another. Reminding us, as he would say, that we're one family, we're one people. We all live in one house, one American house, one world house. Even when hate shatters the peace in Buffalo, New York, and tears us apart and kills and maims based on hatred and fear, still love unites us, and we're one people. And at moments like these, Congressman Lewis taught us that when we see something that is not right, we stand up and we speak out. Thank you, John Lewis. Thank you for your life. Thank you for your work. Thank you for every step that you marched, every blow you received, every act of Congress you pursued. Thank you to Jon Miles. Thank you to the whole family for bringing us back together tonight. And thank you all for supporting this great foundation. Let us continue Congressman Lewis' work every hour of every day. And now it is my pleasure to introduce a young man who came to the public's attention right when Robert E. Lee High School was being renamed as John R. Lewis High School in Fairfax, Virginia. And not only did this man campaign and advocate for that change, but inspired by John Lewis, he put pen to paper, he scribed a poem in tribute, and recited it at the dedication ceremony. So please, here to share his original work entitled, "And Now We Honor Him," please give a warm welcome and a round of applause to Charles Childers. Charles, please join us.